Okay, so to take off is just the top 2 straps. You don't move the other straps, just these top 2 on the top of her vest. Super Velcro. Okay, and then just gonna go straight down to the ground.
Great.
Or you can lift her up, she's so easy. Oop, so that's what it looks like.
Okay.
And then
that's actually easy once you get it down.
It is, and you don't have to, and you don't need to adjust anything. And when it goes back on, a little bit tricky having her legs through here because these are pretty snug.
Is there a way to tell which way is forward for?
Easy enough that, or if, I guess you can think the back is straight. Here you have like a little yoke for your,
yeah, that's perfect.
for the front. Little legs through these smaller little leg holes, and then boop, comes straight up. And then that just Velcros. And it Velcros, you don't want it to be tight around her chest. You don't want it to be loose. So where I have it, like I can put a finger in there, it's not too tight. So one exercise to do. What happens, we want to do a little bit, we call range of motion with her elbows and her wrists. On your side, kind of. Is here's her elbow here. And all you need to do is just bend her elbow up. And then straighten elbow, bend elbow up, and just do this 10 times. So that will make your elbows feel better.
And you do both sides?
Exactly, Straighten that, flex.
So that's another one, okay.
Yeah, so these 2 joints, we don't mess with the shoulders. All we want to do is this we call passive range of motion, because we're doing it. We're doing it for you, since you're going to have a little less motion in your hobbles.
Elbow and then paw.
Elbow and her paw, yes. Okay. And then same thing on the other side. You can do that when they're sitting. You could, you can do it when she's standing. Do it
So
on a...
You want to do this once a day when you take it off, right?
Yeah, once a day.
Generally. Okay.
Take it off, and then you can brush her if you want to brush her. Check the mat status. So there's a little yoke in the front. The back is straight. These smaller little leg holes are where her feet are gonna go. In, trying to keep her fur out from the Velcro. This will just Velcro over her back. 1 strap, 2 straps.
And she's done.
Yes.
This one is called All Fours Rocking. It's very subtle. You just want her, I'm gonna tip her a little bit sideways, and I want her to put a little weight on each leg. When I push her, she's going to be pushing back. So here we go, all fours rocking. So all I do is I push a little bit with this hand, and they say it's just 2 centimeters, but I push until I feel her pushing back, and she's putting a little weight on this paw. So there's 1. Stay there, that's the hard part. She wants to move. So we're just pushing her just a little bit to where she fights back. Okay, and I do it 10 times each side. This is called sit to stand. The idea being she's gonna lean forward on her paws to get the treat. Okay, Jillie, stand, and sit. Stand. Good. Jillie. Sit. Stand. So she's putting a little weight on both paws as she leans forward. Sit. Stand. Okay, this one is called Cookies to the Opposite Shoulder. The hard part I have on this one is she tries to move, but I want her to stay. Jillie, stand. Stand. Good, stand. Look what I got. Good. Here. Now, I think I need a better treat on this one. I'm doing her regular treats, and she's not wanting to turn. Okay, that's not bad. At least you could see, I don't want her jumping up like that because she doesn't get any weight on it. But just a little bit, and she's putting weight on that leg. Do 10 times each side. Don't move. So when she moves like that, she's kind of keeping the weight off her leg. I think she needs to be standing in this exercise. Jillie, there you go. And even if I have to hold her belly like that, she's not moving, but she's putting weight on it, Jillie. I don't want to support her as I'm holding her because she doesn't put weight on it. Cookies to the opposite shoulder. Now this one is the tough one. She likes it the least. The other ones are all pretty good. You lay her on her side and kind of do the same thing. They call it, okay, so you just kind of got to get physical with her. She doesn't like laying down. So Jillie, lay on your side, good. And then I'll hold her down with one hand. Hold her down with one hand. Here, you want a treat? And I'm gonna get some good treats, like maybe some chicken or maybe some of your homemade ones. Here, good. So she's, in doing that, here, you want a treat? Get it. She's straining a little bit and putting some weight on that. So there's one side. Here you go. There's my girl. You want a treat? Here, treat. Good girl. See how she's straining right there? Good.